Good. How are you doing?
All right, guys. I'm gonna give.
I'm gonna be commencing operations.
I'm gonna put some.
at the camp.
I'm gonna interview somebody here real fast.
No, I'm gonna start.
And we're gonna get his points and his statement on
gave me,
how to fly a
radius,
drone at Strategic Show and Camp. And let's see what he says about it.
They give me.
And
Yeah.
right now, I believe he's calling into the FAA. What's up, Jordan?
Hey, brother.
Calling into the FAA to make sure if he's okay to fly.
I'll be what? Oh, yes.
Let's see if he. Let's see if they followed by the rules by stating that only special journalists fly with the special privilege of signing out a few papers.
You'll say what?
Now, I believe this is what he did, and that's his drone right there. Express on it. And
Okay.
let's go see. Let's follow their rules and see if he allowed him to fly. All right, sir. What was your? Did you call to the FAA?
To get the TFR?
Yeah, to get the code to actually fly. Did you get the special privilege?
I got a waiver from the FAA.
Okay, did they allow you to fly?
Yeah. Only within a nautical mile radius.
Half a mile nautical radius.
Yeah.
Now, what are the steps to get this?
Okay, so first you got to get your Part 107 license. You know how to do that?
Yes.
And then you just call. Well, the usual way is you call Public Affairs in Washington, and I called them, and they sent me to Fargo, and they sent me to North Dakota Tactical. Then North Dakota Tactical said, no, you're not flying. So I called Washington.
Did they say why?
They just specified. They showed me the language from the TFR, law enforcement only. But the guys from, there was a story in Forbes that said, quoted a guy from the FAA who said that news media, qualified news media who are Part 107 licensed would be able to fly. So I called Washington back. It sort of got escalated, and then it finally got approved.
So what was the time frame of this to get access to fly over to Strategic Show and Camp?
I would say a day or two.
A day or two to fly.
Yeah, day or two.
So
yeah,
you didn't feel any resistance as far as flying?
Well, the North Dakota Tactical clearly didn't want me to fly.
Now,
and they would have, and then so I asked after I got the waiver, I asked the guys at the FAA, what happens if North Dakota Tactical says no, you can't fly? And they told me, they said, well, they wouldn't have a reason to tell me not to fly unless there were helicopters in the area that were landing or taking off. And other than that, the helicopters have no reason to fly below 400 feet, which is the maximum that a drone pilot can go.
But we all seen and witnessed that helicopters fly below 400 feet.
Yeah, I've seen them today. Yeah, I saw them today. Yeah.
So did the tactical people bring up anything about that?
No, I just talked to them now. They just said if I see one of the aircraft to stay out of the way.
We do. I'm sorry, guys, if it's interrupting. They're interrupting us. They don't want us to live broadcast our victory. It's a good victory, but it's not over yet, guys. It's not over yet, and this is still a continued fight for environmental justice worldwide.
Okay, let's get up in the air.
Yeah, you have all the proper licensing.
I do.
Yes, you do.
I do. We're going here in a minute.
Yes, so you did all your requirements to fly your drone.
Yep. Won't be flying over people, won't be flying over traffic.
Oh, then it's not fun no more then.
Safety first.
Yeah, safety first, guys.
Yes.
Safety first, this guy.
Wonder if I should take the neutral density off.
Can you teach me some? Can you teach DronZe2BeWild a few tricks of the trade?
You probably are more experienced than I am. I've only been flying a couple months.
How can I be more experienced than you? You got certification and all that.
That's studying.
Hmm?
That's studying. That's all studying, man.
Well, this guy clearly is top of the line. He follows the rules. He does the right paperwork. He said it only takes a day and a half. But the tactical flight people said no anyway.
But now they're said, I just called them and...
oh yeah, now just because they lost, they don't have to, now the drones could probably fly over the pipeline.
Yes.
Of course, cannot fly over people, cannot fly other or coastal buildings. But what is the point in flying if you can't capture the visual imagery of the people here? And that's called getting up close. They're gonna have to start changing up and basing certain rules on experience and skill level. So FAA, if you hear this live broadcast, as drone pilots, whether they're certified with 107 or not, and they don't, you know, whether they just fly, you know, just because of for indigenous pride and environmental justice, that they're gonna have to change up drone rules, and they should base all these rules off the skill of the pilot. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of playing fields with these drones. We got drones taking off. We got drones getting put together to get together. You got bigger drones right here. There's drones everywhere. Now, this is my statement to FAA. You want us to follow the rules. You want us to be safety. We do safety. We're protecting our people as we observe all this atrocity that's been happening, and I've been doing that. DronZe2BeWild and Digital Smoke Signals have been covering this whole time what's been going on here. And you know, FAA, I respect your rules and your laws of the air, but you do not control the air. You just observe it. You monitor it, but you do never ever control the air, because this air up there belongs to the earth. Hold on. Hold on.
Hawkins.
Your name's Maya Hawkins?
Maya Hawkins, yeah.
Okay, where are you from?
Representing Pine Ridge and Standing Rock Sioux Tribe.
Awesome. Where
But
are you?
I live in Los Angeles, Wakpala.
Wakpala, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, about to go get my watermark.
Hear that, guys? Wakpala and Pine Ridge, but lives in LA.
Straight out of Sioux.
Awesome. Like that. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Take care.
You too. Well, like I was saying back into my statement to all the FAA people out there is, I totally respect what you guys are doing, trying to control and monitor all these drones, but you need to start monitoring the actions of helicopters such as that way over there, that yellow and white helicopter that's been doing a lot of actions, illegal stuff with the helicopters. If you want to, you know, put these statements out and trying to control the drone pilots and what they do in the, you need to start monitoring that helicopter up there, because that helicopter right there has been doing a lot of stuff that, you know, if we did it, drone pilots be doing it, we'd be getting in trouble. So it's about, you know, it's about making it right, not making it right for the people that do the wrongs. You know, if you want law and order or control and observance of all these things that fly in the air, you need to give respect too as well. That's what that drone right there does. Flying in Unity today. We win. And that guy's the one that's flying. He has paperwork. So he's really top notch. I should ask him if he has any flight skills that he could show me. And let's see. What's up, Bruno? All these guys here are waiting for media passes. You gotta have a media pass before you start putting press out of this hill. So it's a long line, huh, guys? They're patiently waiting to tell their stories. Oh, our stories. Remember that, guys.
And then oh, they're all the way over there.
Where's that licensed pilot at? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Rihanna. Where'd he go?
They got really close. Pretty close.
Hey, you look different.
Oh, do I look different?
Yes, you do.
Got my cool shirt on.
Oh.
Oh, defend the sacred.
Defend the sacred.
Yeah.
Right there. Hang out.
Pretty much.
It's a good day to be Indigenous today.
Yes, it is.
Me,
Good day. Oh, let's give it up. Okay, the statement goes, they denied the easement. That means they're not drilling under that water over there, and they cannot drill. So now, as drone pilots, we're gonna start flying over there every day, even if they have anti-drone weapons, and start watching them. It's our turn to watch them 24/7 and make sure they're not drilling illegally, and that's our mission. So I'll let everybody know that's indigenous drones watching over the land, make sure they're not pumping out or trying to extract any kind of oil out of the ground. But it's a start of a big victory that's soon to be. It's a victory, but it's a long battle. Which, you know, there's Trump coming in, and of course Trump's gonna try to do everything he can to, you know, put all these pipelines back in. So, but if we keep coming together, this is not stopping, you guys. I believe that they're not gonna come in the next couple of days to. I mean, look at all these people. They're really seriously gonna remove every one of these? I don't think so. It's crazy.
You gotta put it under your armpit.
How long do you think?
Like this. Like this.
Right in there.
Yeah.
Against the skin?
Yeah. If you can, or actually down here.
That's even warmer, huh?
Man, you guys want us to check out the drill now? It's kind of impossible right now because these drones are not taking the extreme cold too well, and they can only fly within about 10 minutes, and then the battery gets drained, and we got to come back. So with that, it has to be not as cold. It's really cold now. I mean, the sun looks like it's out, but it's really extremely cold. I only got the flight Inspire just to do that nice shot of everyone gathering in a circle and panning and circling up. That's probably the one best shot I got out of it so far. But the drones right now are kind of being held back by the weather, by the earth, by the environment. But I believe that it's telling us to just calm down for a while, take a break. We've been protecting, and we all need a break here. So this is our break, and this is our victory. And right now, there's a lot of people. Right now, there is actually action going on through camp. If I had all the paperwork and did all the legal stuff, I could be flying that drone up there right now and like capturing all that mirror action. And I can't fly this drone here because it's the battery's too dang freaking. It's exposed, and so pretty much thanks to the cold weather. But right now, it's a beautiful thing. Where do you go to see the drone videos? Go to DronZe2BeWild, the source of the first drone actions of the movement. But it's no longer a movement now. It's the start of a grander revolution, of great change, and a lot of good things going to come out of this. And you can also view on indigenous raising media as well. So I think right now I'm just gonna go bust out that standard I have in the EN tent, and we're just gonna go fly that one around. We'll live feed that one as well. It's not, the quality is not as good as the 4Ks, but we're gonna get that one up there anyway because it's nice and warm and cozy in there. So yeah, I know that's not fair, but it's a part of their system, their rules, their laws that FAA does. You do gotta write paperwork. But does DronZe2BeWild do that? And does he have time to fill out paperwork and monitor?
Oh, that'll look cool. I want to go down there.
Do I? No. All I gotta do is just get approval from the ground, the earth, and the water. And the ground and the earth and the water appointed me a protector to go ahead and do what I have to do with the drone to protect everything. I give respect, and I think that's all should matter when you fly a drone. You don't need paperwork or a number or any kind of, I taught myself how to fly. I asked that guy that was certified with the drone, I asked him to give me lessons, and he didn't know how. See? You don't need paperwork, and you don't need all that stuff to fly a drone, You just need your heart and use your mind and use common sense and safety, and you fly it. And hey, here's this guy. Dang. He literally walked all the way here, even in the blizzard.
We did it, man. We did it.
We did it. Awesome.
This goes to show you, you're never out of the fight.
Yeah.
You're never out of the fight. No matter what odds are stacked against you, you're never out of the fight.
Yep.
Never give up. Never quit.
So, does this mean that, are you gonna walk home?
Hell no.
You're gonna stay here now. You're staying here, guys.
Anyone want to buy me a plane ticket home? I'm more willing to accept it.
Oh, there it is, guys.
All
It's
right,
entirely
I gotta take a picture.
plane ticket.
Plane ticket. Oklahoma, Tulsa.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. I give you a ride, bro, but I have a drone, so I don't think that's gonna work.
Which battle? Which was that battle?
Right, man.
I would go to Turtle Island, guys, but right now the cold weather is kind of pushing back the drones.
Then when you add in all the extra batteries and everything, it's a couple. Still warming up.
Yep, guys, that's the cold. The cold is doing that.
If you're filming me and saying I don't film me.
This is due to the extreme cold here in North Dakota that's affecting the drones. So, we need to insulate these drone batteries a little better and they'll fly longer.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Oh, there it is.
Dude, that last AJ Plus video, like straight up, like I was like crying, man, and like, but in a good way.
Yeah.
I love the opening. I like to like get close, like
the
in your
opening.
face close, like ooh, sick.
Yeah, that. I did like the opening too. But,
Oh, are you? Oh yeah, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Yeah, Cree Nation in the house. Yeah. Big news today, hey? Yeah.
We won. About the beginning.
I love this guy. He's doing the most incredible work, and it's work that's going to help with all of the holding to account of the Morton County Police Department and everybody else that has caused so much harm economically to the nation, to the businesses here, and of course to each and every individual human water protector that has been standing on the line. And you know, I'm really honored, you know, to support this brother, and I believe in the work he does. So yeah, I just wanted to give a big shout out here. I didn't know you were live. Right on.
What about the AJ Plus video?
Yo, that AJ Plus video was sick. I like to get close, like in your face close.
Here's DAPL security in Morton County. The drone. Missed every shot too. I did. That was really was an awesome movie. Oh, I almost said movie. Yes, people of AJ Plus, you guys did an awesome job. The soundtrack was really cool too. I liked it, especially when Myron's footage is going over the water cannons. Oh man, it was like a movie. It was like a movie. And then ending with the beautiful shot of the drone coming up from the drummers and like panning in over the river and up top of the hill. That's the power of the drones, man. So much beauty and so much love. And you don't need a paperwork or the okay from FAA to be creative like that, you know? That's just, like I said, that's just part of the system, trying to oppress what you can be in true freedom and what you can do in true creativity. Not DronZe2BeWild. We don't need no paperwork. But FAA, I still respect what you guys do, because you guys never messed with me this whole time. And for that, I respect you. You're doing the right thing. You keep those drone pilots in control, you know? If you guys ever need anything from me, just give me a call. But then again, like I said, I respect you, FAA. It's a beautiful thing. And they're watching me back there on my live feed. So once again, FAA, Morton County, I want to thank you guys too for being such a lovely audience. Morton County, I want to thank you guys and DAPL. I mean, you guys were all good actors, you know. It was total thing. It was really cool to just catch you guys doing terrible acts every day. You did tear a lot of people's hearts. You did mess with a lot of people's minds, even mine. That Thursday, I remember that forever. So, thank you guys. And DronZe2BeWild is still gonna be here covering, and he's not going nowhere.
You have an extra card, SD card anywhere?
No.
Love you.
This is the thing about being media people. Check this out, guys. Look, you gotta always be prepared, bro. He's looking for a SD card. And as media people, and this guy's freaking photographer, you gotta always be prepared.
The little one.
Look inside, right there.
He gets a lot of donations. And
yeah,
I love you, bro.
it's the love of the drone.
This guy's amazing.
That's Josue. I'm not amazing. I'm just in an amazing world. That's all. I just can't stop live streaming. Oh, look! Check this out. There you go. I wonder what they're thinking up there in the helicopter.
Yeah. No, I didn't think that either. Right. Well, we didn't really think so either. It was easier. Yeah. There would only be the minute or something.
As far as the bridge blocking, that is a good question. Maybe we should go down to the front line down there and ask. But I highly doubt it. You think they're still going to be standing? They're still going to be protecting it. Basically, I believe, this is coming from my own sense. That's not no one else's. They built the pipeline there. It's still there. It's still in the ground, literally. But they just cannot cross the water. So I believe they're still going to be holding that blockade there. I believe that's my opinion on it. So it's a wonderful day. I just wish it was a little warmer so these drones could go all the way to the pipeline and we could have did a victory. Like flew over I would have flew right over the water where it was going to be and did a live feed there, but not today. It's extreme cold. Make sure you guys get gloves. I know, right? People are going to comment, you don't got gloves. But
This guy.
hey,
That's for this guy. Whose drone is that? Is that mine?
that's that guy's right there. That's the guy with the legal papers, and he's legal to fly it. He's the only one allowed to fly it.
He's legally allowed to fly, you guys. You see that?
So what's your opinion about people who have to fill out the paperwork for a day and a half, and people who just say, "We're with it," or "We're not with it"?
I think DAPL should fill out some paperwork.
Are you guys able to go live?
Shouldn't
Yeah.
DAPL fill
I've
out
been
some
trying to go
paperwork
live
to
this whole time.
go up in the air? Did you guys hear that? I think DAPL should fill out some paperwork when they want to fly.
I know, especially if they're flying below. There should be paper to allow them to fly below 400 feet. Now, FAA better put those in effect.
So this is a celebration, but it's still the beginning. Yes, so even though we are celebrating today because Army Corps did deny the easement, it is important to note that Kelsey Warren, who's the CEO of Energy Transfer Partners, did say that he would be willing to pay the $50,000 a day fine to continue to move forward. So even though we do have the law on our side, it's important to note that Dakota Access does not play by the law, and that we have to continue to act and continue to divest from corporations and banks that are funding Dakota Access, so that this doesn't have to be in vain, so that the victory that we have today can continue to happen until Dakota Access and DAPL does not run through here and not a single drop of oil goes through here at all.
And
This is a victory, but it's not the end. It's just the beginning.
Yes, we've won the battle, but we haven't won the war yet.
Yes.
We're about to win the
Yes,
war. We're about to win the war.
Exactly.
We're about to win the war when we rip off that wig he has on his head. And once again, I'm a proud supporter of indigenous environmental.
Hey guys,
Network.
so those of you who I don't know yet, and I am one of the people that runs.
Well, if you guys weren't
DAPL, along with
informed,
a few
you
other
can hear it back.
really amazing people. Right now,
I'm gonna go through and read some of you guys' comments as I walk and see the camp. How's Sophia's arm?
I need you to stand next to the snowman.
Remember, did you watch the taxi cab video? Remember he was saying that someone could come down from north and even throw a snowball? That might have been the snowman that threw the snowball. We should go find that taxi cab guy. Maybe tonight when I go back to Bismarck, I'll call him up and see if we can, we'll locate him. Because, yeah, we all stand with him here.
Get the helicopter. Helicopter.
How's it going?
Yeah, we do. I don't have a US SIM card. Maybe you can have a better hotspot for me, like 2 minutes. Yeah.
You want a hotspot?
Yeah.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
That's gonna be $200, bro. I'm sorry.
Business is business.
You gotta I'm charging you $200. That's my service for 2 minutes of my hotspot time.
You are so kind.
Because I'm on a hotspot right now.
He's a stranger.
I'm just kidding, man. I ain't about that, you know. You want it real fast, bro? Mine should still be on. You just look at it. It's
No, she's gonna
iPhone.
give you the hotspot. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay.
See, guys, you don't have to charge everything to make a profit. You know, everything's meant for free. And about this camp is about generosity. Doesn't matter if he's brown, black, or white. You know, that's how us indigenous people prosper. We learn from one another, and that's how we survive. That's how we've been surviving this whole time.
Wait, get it together.
BuzzFeed News Live?
Huh?
BuzzFeed News Live?
What is BuzzFeed News Live?
It is a... Oh, hi. I'm going to go live from BuzzFeed News if you want to be part of that. But you're going to have to cancel on this guy.
Did I get a good one?
About 2 million followers.
2 million followers on BuzzFeed Live News. Are how much now? The world support on DronZe2BeWild?
Oh, good point.
Who's gonna? Everyone's gonna stay on here, man. Guy's nuts, man. Freaking BuzzFeed News Live. Crazy, man. But anyways, much love to all you guys out there. And I want to end the live feed, but something tells me to just keep live feeding.
How you doing,
brother? Hello.
Like this page. Hundreds of you message us, hundreds of you reach out to us telling us how you've defunded Dakota Access, and that is amazing. And I think that that is a really good indicator above all else that right now is the time. Yesterday was the time. Today is the time. Yes, Christy, the fastest way to get their attention is through their pockets. And I think that if you look at media coverage now that mainstream media is covering.
All right, guys, I want to introduce you to a good friend of mine. He came all the way from France, Paris. This is Bruno Jex.
Nice to meet you.
He did a few documentaries that he presented over in Paris.
That's it.
And quite a few of the drone page videos were using it, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome. So what's your mission this time coming back?
The follow-up. So many veterans came here. They say 2,000, maybe 3,000. Today, maybe there are 10,000 people in the camp.
You're off. You're off, my friend.
Or maybe 15,000?
20,000
20,000
yes,
plus?
you go back and you tell Paris that there's 20,000 plus protectors
huge.
here.
This is a city.
And then you encourage those people to get on the planes and come across the ocean and come here.
Come here. Come here. Water is life, huh?
Yes.
We have to stand for this issue.
Yes.
It's very important.
Yes.
But today I heard that the Army Corps said that they wouldn't let the pipeline be finished. Is it
no,
right?
They're being stopped.
Stop.
No, they cannot drill under the water.
So that's a partial victory.
It's a victory, not a partial victory.
Is it definitive? Is it a definite victory,
no,
or it's a temporary victory?
It's a blissful victory.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Of course, for sure.
For sure. I mean, there've been so many people praying, so many people struggling.
That is the power of prayer. When you do that, Good things happen out of it. Even though there are times that many tragic things has happened to these protectors, we still stand strong in solidarity, and that's what happens like today.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we've been telling the world.
I'm happy to meet you and to know you.
You do know me.
Yeah.
You Facebook me every other time.
It's true.
And we work together all the time.
Yeah.
So,
because you do some amazing footage.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Paris France appreciate it, huh?
Of course, they love it.
Did they love it?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. How do you say we love DronZe2BeWild in French?
On adore DronZe2BeWild.
There it is, guys.
Drone pour être sauvage.
Oh. I think I'll stick to my traditional language. Which says, no journey DronZe2BeWild. This was Bruno Jex. And we're not going to stop live feeding. I think I'm just going to go around and live feed till my battery goes dead.
So we have to keep fighting.
Okay.
This is
and the dark. Sun is going.
I'm gonna meet up with you a little later, okay?
Yes.
Are you
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we'll meet up.
Exactly. Definitely.
You have to mention that this is a victory. However, it's a small victory. It doesn't mean that it's over. Is it on me?
Yeah, everybody's live feeding.
Okay,
Victory.
so
it's called Victory Live Feed Day.
Okay, Victory Live Feed. So
hashtag Victory Live Feed Day.
Take that very lightly. Remember, this is not a complete victory.
Yeah.
They put a halt on construction, and that's great news.
It is.
However, it does not mean the fight's over. It's already been mentioned that Kelsey Warren will be paying the fine, and
that just means that all the drone pilots here, especially DronZe2BeWild and digital smoke signals, will just be now it's our mission and our job again to protect and be observant of them and make sure they're not drilling under the water when they're not supposed to be. So.
And the wolves will find that out.
And the wolves find out everything. And I'll say it again. I don't know if I'll cut my live feed off on this one, but for all those DAPL workers in Martin County, securities and police people, that if you got those drone weapons that take down the drones, my statement on that is bring it. You got to catch me first.
Lots of celebration going on in this camp. Lots of people celebrating the victory. So much love to everybody that's out there to see them.
Everybody's just doing their Yes, see exactly what Francis said.
Don't trust BuzzFeed.
If it's by January 1st, there's no.
That's right.
It's still.
That's why I told that guy. It's crazy. He said 2 million viewers. Like, DronZe2BeWild got the viewers of the world. He had nothing to say.
Whatever agreements that they've made with Army Corps. That's just the crazy part. It's just
Have you met Anthony Beach?
You have 4 bars. I don't have 4 bars.
What's up, Dean?
Hey, one statement. I know I've been trying to get with you all month, but this guy here was currently in the military. You're out of the military though right now, right?
Yes,
yes,
correct.
he is. Now, as a military status quo of yourself, what do you think of this? I'd still call it a victory, but we're still winning. We're still going to have to battle this war.
Sure. Yeah, there is reason to celebrate. You have to celebrate small victories. If you don't, you lose sight of what those small victories mean. So we shouldn't look at this as a win as a whole. I don't think it is, but we have a long way to go still. Yeah, but it feels good. The energy here is very strong and powerful.
Awesome.
Stay in prayer.
Awesome.
Aho.
Aho. Ah. Hands are warm. All right, guys.
Got it. My culture. Much
I'm gonna go back into here, and everybody's celebrating, but not as much celebration as that day when Buffalo Nation came out, and that was like one of the most celebrated times, even though it was such tragedy that was going on with us getting me pushed back. The rise of Buffalo Nation when they came out, man, that was inspiring, and it inspired a lot of people. And of course the media over-exaggerated it and used the Yellowstone clip or whatever with the buffalo coming right from the see, they don't understand the truth. That's why they want to make it grander with stealing other clips to make their stuff bigger, you know. Oh, hey.
Look at me.
It's warm out.
Hey.
This is Tom Goldtooth.
Hey.
What's your state on everything?
So here's what's up. We're celebrating. We're singing our victory songs. We're going to be feasting. We're going to be singing all these appropriate songs to take advantage of this moment. You know, this big black snake, it's bleeding pretty bad right now. But we don't have its head completely cut off. We need to always be ready. Our Kichitas, our warrior societies, you know, they demonstrated how powerful they are when they came here. All colors, all cultures came here. And I think that's what the government's really scared of. Because I seen them when they stood in front of those police. Some of those police on the other side, they started crying because they know in their heart that they're standing up for something that's not real, this pipeline. They know they're standing up for something that's full of lies and deceit. And we saw that. They know what happened, you know. So, you know, the truth is coming out. So the Lakota, Nakota, and Dakota people here have been very strong, resilient in culture and prayer, song, putting tobacco down. We just met one of the grand medicine chiefs that came here from the Three Fires Medeawan Medicine Society. He came here and he put tobacco down in that fire. You know, he did that. So we know that these prayers are powerful. So we have to be ready though. We're going to accept this as a victory. This is one battle. Where the broader war is to be ready, because we know Energy Transfer Partners and its the Code Access Pipeline, they might file a lawsuit against this decision. So that means it's going to take us into President Donald Trump's domain.
President Trump.
And we know what he represents. And you know, he wants to push fossil fuels. He's about capitalism. Capitalism feeds off this dirty fuel. And so we got a big battle. So we're going to stay put. We're going to continue to build our peaceful warriors, our troops of peace here, and keep our prayers strong. That's what's winning this, and millions of people throughout the world are witnessing this right now. And other than that, that's the few words that I have.
So Tom Goldtooth, what about tomorrow's so-called eviction?
Well, that eviction has no heart to it. It has no spirit to it. It's not legal. This is what we have here is that they know this. This is treaty territories, and under the Fort Laramie Treaty of 1851 and 1868. So this is also a treaty rights battle here, and so we're going to continue to stay here, be strong, and defend this as treaty land. This is our airspace too. These drones, we're flying these drones. You know, we have to get to a point where the FCC has no jurisdiction here at all. FAA has no jurisdiction here. This is free territories under the domain of the treaty territories, the sovereign nation of the Oceti-Sakowin. So I'm standing here with those brothers and sisters of that sacred council fire, and that's why we're here.
Yep, respect. Oh, there it is. You guys heard it first from Tom Goldtooth, and he's right about everything we talk about. This is more than a pipeline. This is about that pipeline. This is about our sacred ancestral sites. This is about the respect that we should always had before, you know, before all this had taken place, when they invaded this country they call theirs. Just like the Martin County sheriffs are saying that you cannot just come on someone's land and take it over. Remember that, guys? You cannot just come over here and take it over. And I'm shaking my head like, those guys they gotta learn their history. Yes, I do. So, but we all know Martin County is gonna lie. They're probably gonna lie about this too. This crossing, about the deniement. They're probably gonna say it was just delayed because they ran out of ink. They're getting more ink in their pen to sign the paper. So.
Listen to this. Check this out. Check it over here. This is where the warfare is gonna. Inspires DGIs, start sending those out. That's how we're gonna keep monitoring them.
Did you guys hear that? Although the cold weather is jamming these batteries.
We have
the
Flex
batteries,
Seal. We have Flex Seal for these things.
Ooh, better.
We take care of it.
But let's go back to this here. Let's go back to our.
You don't want to know where my battery is.
All right, guys. Yes, the DJI Inspires with the zoom lens, we could fly higher within legal airspace, and we could zoom in right close to the cop's face like that, so they won't be as crabby as they do when that DronZe2BeWild guy flies close to them all the time. We don't have to do that close anymore.
He flies up in the air and I'm on the ground, so we're close to them.
I gotta cover that guy. So how's the ground movement, bro?
I'm a little questionable about people that are supposed to be on our side. Why do I see you over there?
Oh,
you probably shouldn't be over there, you guys. Act like we don't know.
That's true too, true stuff. But we cannot say. But those people that are being seen on that side, they need to come to terms on who you really stand for. Standing Rock or them. We know who you are too.
No, see, it's not candid anymore. Now you have to dance because you're on live.
Hey,
you did. There you go.
The drone guy has this live, and there's like the world watching, so they want to see you dance with the film.
Hey,
this is what happens when media comes up late with no badge, and they come with their camera.
I just lost my badge. That's why I'm here to get a new one.
You lost your badge. You got to do the lost your badge dance
I
then.
gotta do the lost my badge shame dance. Hey, congrats everyone. It's a small victory. Hopefully we find out some conditions about what happens. It's been an honor, a blessing to be up here and find out what's going on, really, you know, the truth, and seeing what's happened. This has been a beautiful, you know, example of solidarity, cross-cultural solidarity. So humbled and honored to be here. Thank you. My name is Brandon.
There it is, guys. Look, DronZe2BeWild pilot, photographer.
Thank you very much for all you've done.
We all work in unity when it comes to indigenous media, and anything media coming out of this place, indigenous media puts it out first. So much respect to what other people do come here. Indigenous media puts it out first because indigenous media was always here. Like I tell everybody, since the first day that light set on this planet, the first night we put our handprint on the cave wall. Oh!
Why is it warm?
Here's my Dinesh brother.
What's up, brother?
Hey, a lot of people asking about those tats.
Man, oh, the water protector tattoo, man.
The new updated version.
Updated version?
Show it to them.
This is the new product.
That's for the world.
Of an original tattoo that was meant to be shared with the world. Beyond
you and I got
greater
the
family.
One, bro.
And this one here. Hold on, wait. I got the last design of the old one.
Liar.
we laugh because we're happy. But I got that for all the wrongfully accused women of this revolution.
Yeah, hey, prayers for Red Fund, free Red Fund, for real.
Yeah, there's still
Red
fights
Fund.
going on right now. She's still stuck in there.
Yes.
You know, she's still stuck in there. Start writing petitions and everything. We got to get her out. She's being falsely accused.
Yes. Did you guys hear the taxi guy's statement?
starter?
No, he was saying
the
they'll
taxi guy.
throw a gun at them.
He did a live view with a taxi dude.
Yeah. Who all heard the taxi cab guy?
I'll let you guys know.
What he was doing?
Here.
He was right. The way he talks about it, it's true. They set it up. They set it up. They'll set them up. They'll throw them.
No type of violence or anything. You know what I'm saying? So for them to accuse attempted murder, it was facing the other way the whole time. Attempted murder, like Warren County, stop with all that bullshit. Like, you know she's innocent. Let her go.
With an X5 that was donated from DronZe2BeWild, and then there's a Z3 that we did a call out for. We got that.
Where am I gonna be? I'm gonna be right here, on this side, this other side of the live
I
feed.
thought you were gonna be up there.
Well, I cannot be up there in the sky because the dang cold has frozen these. Oh, you know what though? I'll just put these away.
Drone jammer or
All right, guys.
Stingrays, Hellrats.
This is
What else?
drone crates. Comes with these batteries here. Thanks to Drone Gear. Now, this, I think this is right. There you go. A day in the life of DronZe2BeWild.
I don't know what the plan is yet. Again, as of right now,
Much respect to all the DJI Phantoms.
go to. Are you on your page right now? Did you enter on through your page?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Go
I'm on my
to-
personal page. Personal note: all the law enforcement officials do not like this drone.
Someone put it up.
That drone always attacks them in the face like that, and it captured all their wrongdoings with this kid. Oh, another note. Check this out.
Lots of statements will be coming out, you guys. I'm not.
Okay, you know how they were making statements that there's no confirmed drone evidence, clearly that state sees them using those water cannons for in a wrong way. They got 1, 2, 3, 4. They got about maybe 10 drones of ours, like you could say, and each one of those drones had an SD card in it, and there was footage on it. So now you got the evidence. So you better bring that in court when the day comes. You bring back that indigenous environmentalist drone, Phantom 4, the one Myron, the one you guys took away from Myron, with no warrant. We want that drone back. And the other day when you make the other drone go down, we want that one back too as well. And everybody else who came here with their drone and they crashed or you shot them, we want those back too. So you take them out take them out. All those drones are meant to be free, not to me, not to be jammed, not to be. They need to be free. Here are the props for it. It seems like they're still freezing. Yeah, it might be interrupting. I noticed something. If we don't use hashtags, it's not. You're literally not putting yourself out there in the open. So I've just been doing video with a cool statement with no hashtags. Because we use NoDAPL or Standing Rock, and that's how they're getting them taken down. Because they're either that's how they look for them faster.
So I'm supposed to be.
There is.
There's pretty much out here today. There's NoDAPL baby.
Where's the other one at?
I will not be having it.
I want to know that, baby.
Oh, Rory, hold on.
Oh, there it is. Somehow the controller got up here.
Rory, you got some amazing content.
Did they bring in more firewood? I'm pretty sure they did. When I was at the hotel in Bismarck, I seen a big truck with a lot of horse hay. So they are still bringing in supplies. My message must have got out. I said, just go in there and go in there strong and show that you're even buying supplies. And these guys pulled right up, man, right up to the hotel. And you could just tell. There's one thing when you're indigenous and you're in the city of Bismarck and Mandan, some people look at you weird, and then some people look at you with respect. And you don't have to bring up the pipeline or anything that's happening down here at camp. You just get in a cab and they just bring up a story. They know what you're about. And that's how I got the story of the taxi cab driver. Much respect to that guy. You guys heard it from the source of the resident of Bismarck. He didn't like the pipeline. He stood with Standing Rock. And for that, or I'll see that guy again. Maybe I'll take a taxi cab tonight and ask for him. So he spoke nothing but the truth. He may have been cussing up a storm, but hey, that was his anger, his own anger. But he used his anger and did it in a good way. And he stood for Standing Rock. That's probably one of the most respected guy I say in Bismarck thus far. More people of Bismarck. You've seen his feed. You guys been trying to take it down. It's coming back up. We have hard copies of that feed. And you know what though? I watched that clip probably about 20 times and I laugh every time. It never gets boring. Just the way he puts it, it's just I love to watch it. And that he's right. Bismarck people, Morgan County should be kissing our ass. Ass. Yes. That was funny. But the whole clip, I mean, the whole thing was just he told it right how it was, and it was pretty intense. So, but for all those people that stated that if he was being filmed live, here's my take on it, and you can hate me for it if you guys don't agree with it, but you want to get the truth out. Now, how are we going to get the truth out when people don't want to see that truth or hear that truth? And that's how much it's oppressed. When there's media around, like cameras, the truth might come out, but it's not fully going to come out. Now we got all this stuff about having privilege, or if you had to ask permission. Does Morton County ask us permission when they're looking on top of our sacred sites, pointing their cameras down on us, and not letting them speak, not letting us speak the truth to them, but them making movies and fucking making movies and making their little clips stating that they're just there, they're agitators that go up front, they're hiding within the protectors that are peaceful. You guys got it all wrong.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. Keep that oil in the ground. We can live sustainably, easy. And the same way, here's my log line. The same way the United States government screwed over natives is the same way United States corporations trying to screw everyone over now. We're all native and we're all Indians now. We got to figure out how to live together sustainably in the 21st century. We're human. Let's be human together. Miigwech.
Let's be human, guys. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to cry. It doesn't hurt to be happy. That's just feelings, and it's part of being human. It's part about being, joy in your heart, the sadness in your heart. That's just part of being human. And that's what we do every day. Martin County guys, they might not have a soul that goes up to that goes all the way up, but our souls come back to our heart right here. So we've been covering a lot of stuff. We've been going through a lot of stuff today. I don't really want to stop the live feed. I want to keep going, and as you can see, look, they're still flying around. They're probably recording us right now, and then tonight they're gonna make a statement. And that one Martin County sheriff, he's gonna be stuttering up a lie again, literally lying through their teeth. Let's see what happens tonight if they make a statement. Sorry guys, but Martin County guys, when you guys make statements, you guys gotta be better. You gotta take a speech class, all of them. You know, if you ever notice, like, they put the guy up front first, like the guy that don't know how to talk all the time. And when he starts getting too intense of not talking, they push him out of the way, and then they come in. You know, they all do the little thing. They have their little roles. They're bad actors, though.
Oh, cleats away.
Oh yeah, we're gonna give ice cleats away, so people have traction on the snow.
There it is, guys. You won't slip no more.
Can't have you slipping out here, you know what I mean?
No slipping, no tripping.
All we got is each other, so.
Cleats.
There was an amazing on-land campaign.
That means ice don't got nothing on our feet no more. There you go. If you guys want some, get a hold of Ernesto.
We're handing them out right now.
They're limited, so you better hurry and start Facebooking them. And once you, if you get one, you gotta also share the We Are Dene funding page too as well, so we could continue this fight.
We'll have to get you some females.
Oh, yeah.
Also, that we're gonna pick up some more solidarity.
And if you know you're talking about whoa, who's got this?
This is what you call a 360 camera.
That's awesome.
And this is what you call a 360 live feed. Alright, put all my stuff away. But yeah, everybody who last time the Red Bulls came in, I want to thank you guys. These Red Bulls are good. I have a lot right now in the freezer, in the fridge. But this ain't no Red Bull commercial. I'm not gonna say support Red Bull, you know, but I love the drink. Why not? What's up? Huh? Did you?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't know. Someone's here in the car yet, but.
So what do you think of today's decision?
It's pretty cool, man.
Coming from you, being involved in the community of McLaughlin, right?
Yeah.
What are the people's takes down there while we were up here fighting? Be honest.
I don't know. Can't speak for anybody else. Speak for myself.
There it is, guys. But how did you feel down there? Did you believe in what we were doing up here is right? Awesome.
Indeed,
awesome.
I did.
Awesome. Grew up with him. Awesome guy. Lovely family. There's his kids. That's why I'm fighting for him and his girls, for my kids, and that's why he's at home taking care of them. Sacrifices we make. And it's the power of unity and family. What's going on, Rory? What are you doing?
Just my Lexar chip and one battery. Mine have my waking up name on them. And then, oh, did you get to record on the Lexar one?
Yeah, it's in the phone. Check it out.
Okay.
I need a. Oh, here's the drone bag.
And I found this on the ground. Can I have it?
And this helicopter just.
Do you know whose it is?
I don't know, but have it.
Heck yeah.
I'm standing around.
Heck yeah.
Here. Hold this real fast.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna zip my drone bag.
I want to answer all your questions.
Oh, let's put that away. don't want to see that there.
Hey, Dee.
What's up?
Hi, you want to say hi to everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Everybody wants to say hi.
I know. Oh, my connection is big. Hold on. There we are. There's Dean. Just got me.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, so Dean, the pioneer drone pilot, at it, shot out of the sky, backed up always. Thank you. How do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel a chilling victory.
Yes. Chilling.
That's what it is. A chilling victory.
It's chilling.
You know, because the war, it's not over yet.
Yes.
It's still in
The
there.
iceberg.
Yes, it is.
Oil has to stay in the ground. We can live sustainably. We don't need this oil.
Yes.
And we just proved that when we unite, like my log line is, the same way the United States government kind of screwed over Native American Indians is the same way United States corporations are trying to screw everyone over now.
Exactly. Welcome to the reservation, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we all have to band together and figure out how to live as indigenous folks in the 21st century, living sustainably, earth first. Keep oil in the ground, you know, renewable technologies. You know, we gotta get there.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
what is your name?
Rory, wake 'em up.
Rory, wake 'em up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So relevant. Thank you. Thank you for waking him up. I love mine.
Dean, so I got Dean's camera.
Funny
Hi,
how
folks.
law enforcement get away with everything.
Here you go.
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, so
It's in there. I'll get it for you, but I need it.
yeah. No, that's cool. We got time.
All right, let's go in there and do that real fast.
Yeah, no rush.
All right. Do I have all the batteries here? All right. I believe this is all of it here. Thanks to Drone Gear. Drone Gear. Thank you guys. I will sponsor you guys. You guys will sponsor me proudly. I will take care of you guys proudly, and I will provide you guys good images proudly. Oh, not to mention people that tune in all the time to the drone feed. I have the Drone Gear sponsors have I put my footage, or use some of this great footage, will be presented and shown I got some news here. My footage that I've been taking here throughout these months will be introduced to the New York Drone Festival. And I was very proud to contribute all my work and my dream and my vision and the journey that me and this drone took together. And for that I am proud. And when I go and show the people of the world at that festival, I do it for all of the indigenous people, all of you guys who been there for me since day one, that have been following me for almost a year. I do this for you guys too, man, because I have a lot of love in my heart, and that's what pushes me to accomplish my dreams, my goals, and everything else that goes beyond living. So all that stuff that will be at the festival is for all Standing Rock, all my Standing Rock, and all the communities, Little Eagle, Wakbala, McLaughlin, Bullhead, 48, Kennel, Cannonball, and Porcupine. And everybody though, all the council, for Dave, for all these people here, for all Oglala Nation, all 7 councils, all Rosebud, Changa, everybody, all that's gonna be to you guys, me giving back to you. Because when you take something you give it back. In return, good things will change and good things will happen to you, and life will be better. It will. There's many times that I went to hell and back in my personal life, and I still have those effects a little bit, but I fight every day and I battle those demons, and the drone allows me to do that. See, that just shows to everybody that, you know, just because we come from a little res, we come from a poverty state of mind, that when you dream big and you fly high, you could do anything you want to be, and you could be anybody. And I want to thank everybody, all your messages that you send me. Even when I thumbs up it, I do read it. But really, when it touches my heart like that, I give you a good response back. But I've noticed something faster than typing back. I push the audio message button and I just make a 1 minute live or video, and I found that very easy to get back right away. So you see a lot of those.
You guys take care of this guy. He's a good guy. Again, I said this earlier. I want to say Wopila Tranka to all of the Oyate out there. Wopila Tranka to all of our Kolas out there for all of the support. Thank you for all of the love. Thank you for everything that you've been providing for our people here at the Ochete Shakui camp. And also the Rosebud, Sacred Stone, we're all one camp. We're all gonna work together. Unity is going to unify the world. If we begin here, this is our platform, so let's utilize it. Aho, have a good one.
You guys heard it from William, that's Indigenous Environmental Network.
No, Indigenous Life Movement.
Oh yeah.
See you guys.
Sorry, I get those two mixed up all the time. Anyways, that's William. Wonderful guy.
Pick up all this trash, Jesus.
Oh yeah, about the trash, guys. A lot of people have been asking about the trash. Yes, the trash have been getting picked up. Wow, I see a lot of people here now, so I would suggest everybody now to really work together and pick up all that trash, pick up after yourself, and respect the earth, because as Indigenous people, we got to have that respect too. We didn't fight this war. We're not protecting this environment for just to throw trash on the floor. So please recycle, take care of yourself, and make your surroundings look nice. We don't give any of those other people out there something to fight about or argue about, you know. How's it going?
Hey, one Minnie Wachoni, it's a great day.
What's your name?
Christy Cooper.
What do you do?
I'm a documentary filmmaker.
Uh-oh. What are you documenting?
We are documenting two films. A film about Chief Arbo Licking Horse and his prophecy, which came to fulfillment today. And we're documenting about 21 climate youth who are suing the government for causing climate change.
You want to evaluate more on that?
Well, the kids they've gone to court. Judge Aiken just a few weeks ago ruled in the kids' favor, even though the fossil fuel industry has intervened in the case and they're wanting to co-defend on the case with the government. But Judge Aiken ruled in the kids' favor, and we are going to trial next fall. So these 21 kids are fighting for their future. They're standing along with Standing Rock. You know, they really support everybody here who's on the front lines and fighting on the front lines for our water and for protecting our land and protecting our environment and protecting everything that the Indigenous people have held sacred for generations. And these kids are on the front lines in the courts and trying to do similar actions in the courts. So it's kind of coming full circle today.
Oh. I've seen something down here. You did a great job. Be proud. Thank you, from Sweden. Speaking of Sweden, I'll be joining you guys in March. I got welcomed out there at an 8 to 10 person circle round table, and I'm a pretty important person there, and I need to come there. They presented me to come there to talk about protecting the environment with photography, video, and drone footage. So, yeah, this thing has turned my life around in a lot of ways. I see the world in a different view now, not just from a higher perspective, but I see the view in many realms, and in many ways, and many feelings. And it changed me in doing what I do, and it inspires me, and I even inspired a little kid. That touched my heart, man. It was check this out, guys. I get a post, right? This kid, he's 10 years old, and he makes animation.